Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Jared Rotenberg, and I'm joined alongside my analyst, Jordan Jackman, as we're here for GTHL hockey action on the 6 Hockey for a matchup between the Mississauga Senators and the Markham Majors. Now, Jordan, heading into this matchup, what are you looking at for these two teams?
Well, it's been a tale of two stories for both of these franchises. Just starting off with the Markham Majors, they've really struggled defensively, ranking 12th in league standings, and they're just not scoring enough to make up for it. And then looking at the Senators, they have a high-octane offensive group, depth at the forward and defense positions, and generally just can outscore their problems as well, and they don't really give up much defense.
Absolutely. To that point about the Markham Majors, they're a team that currently averages about 4.5 goals against per game, but they're only scoring at a rate of 2 goals per game. Certainly a team that needs to ramp up on their offensive ability heading into this game. We will get to their offensive ability in a minute for a player that we could see stepping up into this matchup, but before we get to that, tell me a little bit about the goalie matchup here for two interesting goalies on either side.
Who's the man
starting off the
tending that
Markham
net
Majors,
there?
you have to look at undersized netminder Nathan Boudreau. There's going to be more open space in his crease generally, but that just means he has to showcase his mobility and his athleticism. He can really move in that crease, and his vision as well is going to have to be on point against this high-octane offense in this Sens group.
And over on the Mississauga Senators side, they're a team that is known for goaltender Jack Ivankovic, but tonight they're opting to go with a starter that is their backup goalie usually, that being Jonathan Frateroli. So tell me a little bit about Frateroli, what we should be expecting heading into tonight's matchup.
Tell me a little bit more about him and what these Senators fans should be expecting heading into this matchup from Frateroli.
In this sense that Ivankovic just get the main course of discussion, especially with the OHL draft coming up, but Frateroli is going to be a guy that's really going to go in those middle rounds. He's a good player. He has great crease movements, and with a good team structurally in front of him, he can get the job done.
Now, looking on those Markham Major sides, we mentioned it before, they're a team that really struggles on the offensive front, but who's a player that you could see for these Markham Majors that could be a huge driver of offense here if they are to pull off this major offense here.
Make sure you're looking at number 19, Mason Dumashta, as he's a player that can really just cut to the middle of the ice and really showcase his straight line speed. He can just go in a dime, and he does it really fast as well. Good puck protection, good puck handling skills. Look for number 19 to make an impact.
Now back over to the Mississauga Senators, a team that straight up checks all the boxes. They're great offensively, great defensively, and great in net. But tell me a little bit about a player that you need to know heading into tonight's matchup that is sometimes overshadowed on these otherwise fantastic Mississauga Senators.
And a name that we need to know
to be watching number 9, Rafek Dinov. He's a middle 6 center. He's a definition of a two-way forward, can handle top defensive assignments, has shown great chemistry with number 92 Ryan Days on the Sens. They really like to play together, go give and go, cycle off the rush. I think you're going to really see Dinov make an impact.
Well, for this game, Jared Rotenberg for Jordan Jacklin, and we'll send it right over to the warm-ups as we get you started for this David versus Goliath type game. Markham Majors versus Mississauga Senators. We'll see you in a minute. And welcome back to GTHL hockey action on the 6 Hockey. I'm Jared Rotenberg, joined alongside my color commentator Jordan Jacklin as we break down this matchup between the Markham Majors and these Mississauga Senators. Now, Jordan, what are we looking for heading into this matchup?
Markham has a tough task ahead of them, Jared. They need just a scoring by committee type approach with this line today, and that's what head coach Brandon Villamere is looking to instruct in these young players. I want to see some of the guys be highlighted. Look at Mason Dumashta to really just come through and just do what he could. So,
absolutely here. It's going to be a huge matchup here. These Mississauga Senators have been one of the top teams in the GTHL this season, currently sitting at 3rd place overall, the 3rd place team in terms of goals for, and the 5th place team in terms of goals against. And on the other end of the ice for these Markham Majors, a team that has really struggled both offensively and defensively. So with that being said, let's get it underway as the puck is now dropped and sent back to the defenseman here for these Mississauga Senators, who get the first possession as they look to start their attack off from the defensive zone as they skate it through the middle of the ice and send it up and down the ice, picked off by these Markham Majors, who start their attack back the other way. They send it through the neutral zone. As they break into the zone here, skating in, it's Aiden Miller. He gets the shot off, but not able to stop Frateroli, so it wraps around behind the net and picked off by the Senators starting back the other way. early on, a good look from these Majors, breaking back into the zone with speed. But they lose the puck, so it's picked off by the Senators, wrapping around the net and skating through the middle of the ice, sending it off to the boards. And it is picked off the other way. So, a steal by these Senators, picking up the puck. That is Ethan Broussard with the puck now, trying to get the shot off. But the puck wraps back the other way, and behind the net it is stolen by these Markham Majors, who look to start their attack back on the 2-on-1, setting across season, setting in the shot. But it is stopped by Frattaroli. A great look from these Markham Majors early on.
Brady Wasteland fed a perfect stretch pass there through the open seam and a 3-day scoring chance to start the game for the Majors.
And now back the other way go these Majors once again, sending it across the crease and sending a shot off on Frattaroli, tipped off by the pad. Goes back the other way as the puck now is strangled here at the boards as some fresh bodies come on the ice for the Majors. Senators going up the ice the other way. And sending it into the corner, where a puck race will now ensue. Race for the puck, one off by these Markham Majors, who grab the puck and look to start their attack through the neutral zone. But they can't handle the puck, so it is going back the other way. And dumped into the corner, send it. As they pick it off and get it in close. That's the first major save that Nathan Boudreau has to make there in close from these Senators, looking to pick up that puck and just fire it right on Boudreau. But the undersized goaltender makes the big-time save.
Really good shift there for Sens forward. 91 Breeder long. He really was just a puck count that entire shift. And Boudreau did it.
The puck from these Mississauga Senators sends it back down into the zone, but they have to go back the other way. So they retrieve it, but they lose it in front. And a big-time defensive play from these Senators to break that off as they begin their attack the other way. But they can't get the shot off as the puck wraps around the boards behind the net. Retrieved by the Senators. And a puck battle ensues. Some players fall into the ice. But it does come out the way of these Markham Majors, who are the first to that puck after that puck battle. And they skate it through the neutral zone, chipping it in as they get some fresh bodies on the ice, retrieved by the Senators. The Senators looking to keep their composure here and get started offensively, unable to break through the zone as the puck is won back by the Majors behind the net. Sending it through the middle of the ice, but unable to connect on that pass, so it's stolen off by the Senators. But they need to play great defensively here as the Majors retrieve it and get back into the zone. Puck is picked off behind the net by the Senators, who pass it over to the boards. The puck battle in front here. Still Senators with the puck in the defensive zone, but they lose it at the boards. And the Majors elect to just send it deeper into the zone. A puck battle in front. Sends it cross crease, but it's picked off by the Senators. Great defensive play there as they start their attack through the neutral zone. And they can't break through cleanly, but they do retrieve the puck once again, skating in. And they are unable to get that shot off. A great defensive play from the Majors there.
Great takeaway from Ethan Broussard to send that in. Tried to feed Costello in front, but this wasn't able to get that on.
And a great shot there from the Majors, breaking into the zone, just firing the quick shot on Frattaroli. He makes the save. And at the corner, it's a puck race there, won back by the Markham Majors, but they have to chase it down the ice. And they are the first to the puck, but it won't be enough to beat the icing, so they will be back in the offensive zone here, are those Markham Majors. And for the Senators, they will have to have another shift early on in this defensive zone where they've been for a majority of this game. Not exactly the start that these Senators would have liked heading into this one.
Oh, for sure, Jared. I mean, Majors should be very proud of how they've started this game so far. The Aiden Lee line in general has spent most of their minutes in the offensive zone, really hanging in this Sens group.
That Ethan Broussard unit back on the ice, and a big-time hit from Broussard. But the puck is won back by the Majors and picked off now by the Senators as they take it through the neutral zone. Battling for it in the neutral zone. Won back to the side of the Senators, who have to restart play in the defensive zone, looping it through the neutral zone as they pick it up. It's Ethan Broussard skating into the zone. He puts a big toe drag shot and gets it in, and it does go into the net there. Or rather, a big-time shot does not clear Nathan Boudreau, but a big shot off, or rather, it does clear in. So that's a big-time shot by Ethan Broussard.
And what a goal for number 10. Ethan Broussard off the rush, just throws a floater on goal, goes under the pad of Nathan Boudreau, and just like that, descends at the icebreaker.
And going back the other way, one back by these Majors. As they look to respond here, a great start from the Majors, but they're the first team that is caught against on the scoreboard. They're looking for a first goal of their own. But they skate in through. And unable to get that shot off are the Majors, so it's Rafak Dianov going back the other way. And they look for the puck, but it's stolen by the Majors. As the puck goes into the neutral zone, picked off by Dianov in the neutral zone. As he skates it through the zone, but he loses it. So it's the Majors taking it back the other way.
Muzinski had a really strong shift there in terms of transition defense, just being able to skate back and take it away that lane.
And Aiden Lee takes it into the zone. Hesitating, looking for someone to pass that puck to. And he connects the pass at the boards and fires it in close, but Jonathan Frateroli makes the save and sends it back to the way of the Senators. Puck, one back to the Senators at the blue line. Trying to get that shot off, unable to do so as they send it down behind the net. At the boards, takes it to the point and trips it in on net, but it's a save made by Boudreau. So a good look there from Anton Kuzmikov there at the boards, or at the point rather, and it is a shot off by the Senators, saved by Boudreau.
Great work there by Kuzmikov. He just settled down the bouncing puck and was able to throw it on net. He sees the traffic in front of him, but he's shooting for the redirection.
And a face-off, one back by the Mississauga Senators. As they hold on to the puck at that point there, as they get a shot off. And it does go in, as that's a big-time shot by Matthew Manzet that goes right through Nathan Boudreau. And suddenly, these Mississauga Senators are up 2-0.
And number 55, he's come alive. Matthew Manzet just driving to the middle of the ice and is able to get that shot through. And it goes over the shoulder, it looks like, of Nathan Boudreau and trickles into the net. A bit of luck so far for these Sens, who were getting outplayed in the opening minutes of this game, but now find themselves with a 2-0 lead.
And when you're a team like the Mississauga Senators that's so confident in your offensive ability, that's how you have to play here. They had an ugly start that they surely wouldn't be happy with, but nonetheless, they come alive here with a big-time face-off win, looking to extend this lead. They're now up 2-0 as that Ethan Broussard line gets back on the ice. Hunting it down is Broussard as he sends it over behind the net, but it's one back by the Majors, who start up their attack. But they can't retrieve it, so it will be picked off by the Senators, going back the other way. Puck now in the neutral zone. Rather skated back behind the net. It's the Senators. They connect the pass as they loop it around there. Skating him to speed. It is Broussard chipping it into the corner. But it won't be enough to clear. Or rather, there will be a player going to the penalty box here. Or rather, it will just be a play over in front of the zone here for these Markham Majors. And the Majors win that faceoff, looping it back behind as they dump it deep into the zone. Taking off at the point there as a big-time blast goes off from these Majors, unable to get that through traffic. The puck picked off at the point once again as a big-time shot gets through on Frateroli, but he comes up with that save on that big-time point shot from the Majors. The Majors just peppering shot from the point there, unable to get close in through these Mississauga Senators defenders.
Some great work there by number 68 on the Markham Majors, and Dean used the call up, was able to just go through the half wall and feeding shots that ultimately get through the penalties. And Markham Majors are trying to just do their best to score their first goal.
Markham Majors attempt to knock that puck down so they can maintain possession, but unable to do so. So it's one back by the Senators starting off the attack, dumping it down the ice. But it isn't enough to wave off the icing. Or rather, it is enough to wave off the icing, so we will continue play in the offensive zone here as they get a shot off, but unable to get through traffic and doesn't hit Nathan Boudreau, but a big-time look there from the Senators as they pick up the puck in the neutral zone. Sending it back on the attack. It's Rafek Dionov sending it deep into the defensive zone, looking to restart this attack and get some fresh bodies on the ice. They dump it down the ice. Skating into the corner, the first to the puck are the Senators, as they have the puck behind the net, but they lose it, and it will be the Majors going back the other way through the zone. Dumping it into the corner as they hit the pads of Frateroli, sending it over into the corner there.
Connors and Ryder Graves, that D pair has been so reliable for the Sens group. They can play a two-way game and really solid.
As the puck is picked up in the neutral zone, dumped down the ice, but not enough to force an icing there. As the puck is picked off at the point and sent behind the net. Behind the ice there. Sent up to the middle. As they look to start the attack, it's the Markham Majors now in a big-time puck battle. As they lose the puck, and it will be the Senators going back up the other way. Chipping it through the middle, but unable to get their stick on it. It'll be the Majors shooting it down the ice. But it hits a body of these Mississauga Senators, so they continue this attack. But it's the Markham Majors just sending it way down the ice, and that will be an icing. So back to the offensive zone for these Senators we now go.
For the Sens, now they really cut it. There's pressure in the offense. Once again, it's this Matthew Manza trio that's on the ice for this team, and Luke Bonamo on the blue line with Gabriel Trozo. Two players who aren't afraid to shoot the puck from the blue line. Look for them to aim to get traffic to the net. Adam
Valentini there on the ice taking that face-off, but he's unable to come up with the face-off win as it's the Markham Majors taking it through the ice back the other way. As they skate in with speed, getting it on net, but looping around to find some help. They do in the slot with a big-time shot there. Unable to get that shot through Frateroli as they continue their pressure, shooting it right down from the point. Unable to get that on net. The Majors losing the puck behind the net, and it will be the Senators picking that puck up, and the whistle goes right away. And it certainly appears we will have a call here. Let's see what the refs are signaling.
Nonetheless, this great work by Majors captain Aiden Lee was able to win that foot race along the half wall. We are going to see a play when I go into the penalty box for the Sens. So first 5-on-4, man advantage for the Majors now, halfway through the first period.
And right away, it shows you how much confidence the Markham Majors have in this call-up. Gage Brandon, as they're throwing him out on the first power play unit here. Let's see what he could do on this power play attempt. As they take the puck through the neutral zone, on the attack with speed. Looping around behind the net. Great puck possession there by Brady Wasselin. Sends it over to the point, and a big-time shot off on net. Unable to get that through traffic, as it'll be the Senators coming up with that puck. Sending it way down the ice there are the penalty killers from those Mississauga Senators. The Majors win the race to the puck, so they start their attack the other way, getting another chance on that power play. Skating in with speed, it's Wasselin. Looping around, but unable to get that shot off. And big-time speed from Brady Wasselin.
Yes, Wasselin, the Puslinch native, really just is effective in transition. Gains the controlled zone entry on that sequence. And just uses the defender on this as a screen in that specific instance. Gets a low percentage shot on goal, but at least does the offensive zone face-off.
Puck picked off from the point from these Majors. Cycling around the puck very nicely, sending it back to the point. And through the center, back across to the teammate at the circle there. But they can't come up with the puck, as it will be the Senators' penalty killers coming up with that puck there. Sent back behind the net and picked off by the Majors. Majors beginning their attack through the neutral zone, skating with speed. Skating in behind the net as they cycle back and look for some open teammates. In the offensive zone, it's these Majors penalty killers. As a fresh body comes out onto the ice, the puck still in a Major battle behind the net, but it's won back by the Majors in the offensive zone. Moving around that puck, trying to get that shot off, sent to the point. And picked off at the boards by the Majors as a puck battle now ensues. One back by the Majors as they get a shot off there. Unable to get that through. But it'll be the Majors' attack on the power play still continuing. Sent back behind the net, picked up by the Senators, looping around behind the net and sending it way down the ice, but picked off by the Majors with speed. Looping around behind the net. And the puck will be retrieved there by the Majors. So the Majors continue their pressure in the offensive zone. Moments trickling down on this power play attempt. It's Gage Brandon with the puck. Sends it over to his teammates at the point. Sending it in on net. But it is saved by Frateroli. So sent over to the corner. And back into the zone. Sends it to the Markham Majors. But that will draw up a call.
Austin Gow, really a monster shift for number 6 on Markham. Really just helping make plays off of the cycle, generating turnovers in the neutral zone now. So face off just outside the offensive blue line.
And it's Matthew Manza who's back out there on the ice with this Adam Valentini line. So they look to find some pressure there after the very successful penalty kill moments ago with a lot of pressure faced. But nonetheless, they don't give up a goal, and it will be the Senators back into the offensive zone with pressure. A puck battle at the corner. And it'll be the Senators winning it back with a big-time shot off. And that will be a great shot, but saved by Nathan Boudreau. The Senators lose that puck at the boards. And the play blown dead.
What a sprawling save there from Nathan Boudreau. Going all the way down on his hands and knees. Was able to come up with it with the glove as it does not trickle into the net. Now you're going to see an offensive zone draw for this Rafek Dionov highlighted.
And Rafek Dionov gets in there on this face-off, but he loses the puck battle there at that face-off. Loses the draw. So the puck will be sent deep into the corner and protected at the line. It's the Senators, but that will slightly go over the line, so that will be called offside.
And I see some more line changes made. He gets up to the next face-off here. The ref coming, the coach now what is happening. It might actually be a call. We'll see when the penalties are called rather.
It certainly appears they signaled there to the penalty box that there was a cross-check on that play. So it will be the Senators getting off the ice. They are now shorthanded, so it'll be another offensive chance with a power play for these Markham Majors. And right away, head coach Brandon Villamere goes back to his young player, Gage Brandon line. So let's see what he can do here on this big-time power play opportunity as the puck is won back by the Senators. They pick it up and try to get out of the zone on this penalty kill. Sending it down the ice. Picked up by the Majors as they start off the play in their own defensive zone. Skating it through the ice, it's the Majors. Breaking right over that blue line. As there's a puck battle there. But it will be won back by the Majors as they try to get in on their attack. Big time puck battle ensuing there at the corner. One back to the point of these Markham Majors. A race to the boards ensues, picked off by the Majors once again. Rafek Dionov into that attack. But the Majors still maintain that puck possession, skating into the net. And a big-time shot there. And it will be a big-time pressure opportunity there. As Gage Braden comes up with that puck, sends it in on net, and that one appears to go into the net. A big-time shot. And it will be a power play goal by those Markham Majors.
It actually was a save with the glove. You might have to call the cops because Jonathan Frateroli just robbed the Markham Majors with all of those shot attempts, not throwing that latest sequence.
And my apologies there. That was a major save by Frateroli. So the power play will continue here for these Markham Majors as they maintain this zone possession. Looking to get another shot like that, as if you continue to pepper Frateroli with in-close shots, surely one will eventually go in there. As the puck is taken at the boards by the Majors, but it will be the Senators clearing the zone as they skate in with speed. Caden Taylor comes up with that puck, but he falls down there, and so the Majors will take it back up the other way. With speed, it's the Majors getting in on net. But a save made by Frateroli. So once again, Frateroli comes up with a big-time save. And the Markham Majors just can't buy one on this power play chance.
Mason Damastra really effective there off the rush. This stops back and goes for the shot attempt, but Jonathan Frateroli just in the zone right now, and really been the main reason this is still a 2-0 lead for Mississauga.
The puck over to the corner, and it just trickles way over as that will conclude action here at Scotiabank Pond for a first period. 2 for the Mississauga Senators and 0 for the Markham Majors. Jordan, what have you liked from this first period of action here at Scotiabank Pond?
Well, for the Sens, they never give up on the play. You know, they were spending the majority of their time in the defensive zone to begin the game, and ultimately they just get some lucky bounces and they capitalize on it. Ethan Broussard, just getting the puck with speed off the rush, is able to get it glove side on goaltender Nathan Boudreau. You kind of see a similar instance once again where hard work is rewarded. Where Matthew Manson just drives to the middle of the net using his big frame. He's able to get a trickler shot just over the shoulder as it bounces in to the back of the net. So the Sens capitalizing on their opportunities while Markham is really trying to make the push.
And for these Markham Majors, they definitely have a lot to like from the first period they had. They got a lot of chances. The way they played allowed them to draw 2 big-time penalties against, so they have gotten their fair share of chances, gotten a lot of in-close shots, but they just cannot buy one on Jonathan Frateroli. They certainly will be looking to continue this offensive zone pressure here as they continue this power play, and then it's one back with a big face-off win by Gage Brandon as they start off. And the puck taken into the zone here, sent to Brandon, and rather sent behind the net, picked off by the Senators. As they start back on this penalty kill the other way, it's Manza with the puck, but he loses it. It's back the other way, a big-time breakaway. It's Gage Brandon, the underager, as he gets the shot off, and that is a goal. The Majors connect on this power play, and it is a 2-1 game.
Gage Brandon, number 92, you better learn his name, finds himself on a breakaway chance on the power play, and he's able to capitalize, goes backhand to forehand, fools goaltender Jonathan Frateroli for the first time tonight, and suddenly the lead's cut in half as we continue in the second period.
And we mentioned the confidence that Coach Brandon Villamere has engaged Brandon, and just right there, he picks off that puck in the neutral zone, goes in on the breakaway with a big-time goal as the as the Markham Majors win that puck and look to do it again and bring themselves back into this game with a battle in the neutral zone. But it will be won back by the Senators. It's Rafek Dionov sending it up to Caden Taylor with a big-time shot, but unable to connect to it is the teammate there as Caden Taylor picks up the puck behind that net. And we'll be looking for another shot as an in-close wraparound shot picked off at the point. Firing it in on net. And it will be a Gabriel Trozo tip in there as the Mississauga Senators go up 3-1. Great play in the offensive zone by those Senators. Firing it in at the point, and it's Trozo in close who just tips that right through Nathan Boudreau.
Well, there certainly was a chance that there was a deflection in front of the net, but Boudreau Gabriel Trozo just surveying his options and puts a wrister off the net. It could have went off even a Majors player, but nonetheless, they restored a 2-goal lead.
And they're continuing this attack. It's Matthew Manza skating in with speed, but unable to get that shot off. He maintains the puck possession. Ethan Broussard comes in for help, and it's Manza retrieving that puck. Behind the net, takes it, the Senators. Ethan Broussard goes in to help out on that puck battle at the boards in the corner. And it is Broussard coming up big with that puck win. Grabs the puck and sends it right in front of that net. Blasting it in at the point. And it's unable to go through Boudreau. The puck sent back up the other way by these Markham Majors. They take it through the neutral zone and just flick it in.
Majors really playing survival right now. It's a sense of coming alive. They're really starting to find their offensive zone pressure.
And right through the neutral zone, sends it. These Mississauga Senators certainly needing to be careful about sending these pucks right through the middle of the ice. They got to be more calculated there as the puck is won back by these Majors, but they can't maintain the puck, so it's back into this defensive zone of the Senators now with the puck looking to start up play. And they do as they take it into the neutral zone. Skating in with speed, it's the Senators, but they lose it at the point. And it'll be the Majors going back the other way, but they lose it. The puck just bobbling back to both teams, neither being able to cleanly break into this zone here. As they Send it deep into the zone. It's the Mississauga Senators now on the attack, picking up the puck in the offensive zone. Looking to get a shot off on Boudreau. A blast from the point, but it's blocked big time by the Markham Majors. A huge shot block there, protecting goaltender Nathan Boudreau. And it's Gage Brandon in on the attack with a shot off on net. But a big time save made by Frattaroli, picked off in the defensive zone by the Senators. Skating through the neutral zone. And it's the Senators back on the attack with speed. Getting their puck on that stick. It's the Senators, but they lose it over the blue line. So it'll be the Markham Majors going back the other way. Breaking in with speed. The Senators defense with a huge time stop there.
Both teams getting huge defensive efforts versus Austin Dow, disrupting that entry originally in the Senators. The blue line ball. Making a conservative effort inside.
Behind the net, it's Frattaroli playing with the puck. The Caden Taylor line back out on the ice. Certainly one of the stars here for these Senators as he starts off play, but loses the puck at the center of the ice. So it'll be back the other way, dumped down. Not enough for icing, so the play will continue with the Senators in the defensive zone. A big time hit there made by the Markham Majors as they continue this puck battle, picking up the puck at the point, but it's Caden Taylor out wrestling him there and sealing that puck. Rafek Dianov picks up the puck as this play will continue. The Senators with a lot of puck possession, but unable to clear this puck out of the zone as they try once again, and just dumping it right out of the ice are the Senators, picked up the other way in the defensive zone for the Markham Majors. Sending it through the neutral zone. Unable to come up on the stick there, and not enough to beat the icing. Or rather, not enough to draw an icing. So it will be the Senators maintaining play now in their own defensive zone. Skating through the middle are the Senators. Through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. The Ethan Broussard line back out there. Cycling back to find a teammate. It's Adam Valentini. But he loses the puck in a big-time race for the puck. But it is won back by the Senators. Matthew Manza back out there on the ice. And Manza picks up the puck at the blue lines. Just helps to prevent that offside call. It's Broussard with the puck. Sending it down to the point as they fire it in on net. But unable to get through traffic. The puck in a big battle there. The Markham Majors send the puck back out, but not to the desired teammate as it's picked up by the Senators, who get it in on net. But it goes right over the pad of Jonathan Frattaroli and behind the net, picked off once again by Manza. And Adam Valentini with the big shot off, but gloved and held by Nathan Boudreau.
Great work there by the Sens all around. And I just want to highlight Ethan Broussard. Any kids watching this broadcast right now, make sure to go in front of the net and make yourself open and get your stick in the inside position and really redirect the puck into the net. It's just all hard work from number 10 in the Sens.
And another face-off in the offensive zone for these Senators with a lot of great looks on Boudreau. He's coming up with the saves there, as it will be a big-time save at the blue line by Ryder Graves to keep that puck in the offensive zone. And a diving player tries to maintain that puck, but they lose it, as it'll be the Markham Majors in with speed, but stopped off by Ryder Graves as they go in the other way, picked up behind the net by the Markham Majors. Back at the blue line, it'll be the Mississauga Senators starting in with speed. Hustling down are the Senators, looking to retrieve that puck. Now possessed by the Majors. And the other way, it will be Jaden Connors who grabs that puck. Sends it over to his blue liner. Jaden Connors once again sends that puck up the ice, but a big time hit in the neutral zone laid by those Markham Majors. Sending it down the ice. Not enough for an icing, so the play will continue in the defensive zone for the Majors, sending it over to the neutral zone. Bringing into the offensive zone there, it's the Majors with the puck. And getting it in on net, but unable to get that shot off. Picked off at the point by the Majors, setting it in on net. And a big time fall there by Frattaroli, but he's able to get to his feet. Rafek Dianov starts the play the other way. Connects that pass, skating in with speed. But not able to get the shot off, are the Senators with a great defensive play laid by the Markham Majors.
Roman Clark coming back in zone and was able to go into his knees and stop that from being a potential goal.
Picked off at the point It's the Mississauga Senators. Just sending it in on net with a big time puck wrestle in front. It looked like Boudreau got tangled up with the Senators defender there. But nonetheless, the puck sent down the other way, picked up first on that puck race. It's the Mississauga Senators starting up their attack. And they struggle to break out of the defensive zone, but they finally do. As they start their skate, Rafik Dienov tries to touch up, but unable to do so, so it will be an icing back the other way in the defensive zone for these Mississauga Senators.
For the Sens, now they're just looking very good defensive game. They got the Watson and one now, but they can only drive offense and dictate the pace of play, so major huge opportunity Sens trying to survive on this upcoming shift.
An offensive zone face-off here. It will be won back by the Senators as they look to start off their attack in the defensive zone. That Manza line still out on the ice. But they lose the puck as it will be the Majors retrieving it in the offensive zone. And a call made right there as the play is blown dead. We'll see what the call on the ice is as these referees blow that down right away with a lot of pushing and shoving here.
I do see a Sens player heading to the penalty box, indicating that we'll see a power play now for the Markham Majors.
And another in a long line of power plays here for these Markham Majors who were victorious on their last attempt. And it will be another attempt as these penalty killers for the Senators get back out there on the ice. They have done very well so far, but still giving up way too much offensive zone possession to their opposition on these penalty kills. We'll really look for them to do what they just did there, which is just dump the puck way out of danger as the Markham Majors start off their play back the other way. It's Aiden Lee with the puck. As the puck is sent through the neutral zone with speed. At the boards, it's picked off by Aiden Lee. Sending it over to the point, and as a blasted shot is in on net, but saved by Frateroli, sent over to the corner. Back at the point, picked off by the defender there. For these Markham Majors still on the attack, cycling around the puck very cleanly as they move that puck around. Another save is made by Jonathan Frateroli, who has to come up strong as these Majors cycle back the other way, and it'll be the Senators getting fresh bodies on the ice as they have that Ethan Broussard line back out, who's a great offensive piece, but also has really stepped up in his defensive ability. A big-time penalty killer for the Senators, as it will be the Majors going back the other way.
Full Sens first line of Caden Taylor, Sean Costello, and Ethan Broussard. All three of those players can penalty kill, and they're heavily relied upon by the Sens.
And a big attack now back the other way as they skate in with speed. It's Valentini with the puck, but he loses it trying to get a little too fancy there. And it'll be the Majors going back the other way. Unable to break through the offensive zone as the play is blown dead. And a good time look there from these Markham Majors, just picking off that play as it was the Senators on the penalty kill who had the offensive zone time, but the Markham Majors just shut that down and got a chance of their own in the offensive zone as they now will have to take a face-off in the defensive zone are these Majors.
The Sens, they'll take where the face-off's being placed and just try to really kill off the rest of this power play. They like to handle the puck even when they're short-handed.
And they've done such a good job of that here as they send it through the middle of the ice, but it's won back by the Majors who break into the zone. A smart calculated play at the point there as they cycle around the puck, these Majors. Rafik Dienov giving him a difficult time as he sends it over to the center, and the puck is flipped over. It was Caden Taylor looking for the drive, but it'll be the Majors going back the other way. Picking off the puck there as they get a shot on net, and it's Frateroli making the save. As the Senators go back the other way, but the play is blown dead there, and a good penalty killing effort for these Mississauga Senators.
Sens should be proud of that penalty kill there as they maintain the 2-goal lead with 4:54 to play in this second period. Just really boxing them out from the middle of the ice and forcing them to the outside and are able to generate those turnovers. They have to continue right now as the Majors have offensive zone draw.
And for these Senators, they elect to keep on their top line after killing off that penalty, looking for potential momentum here as they keep out that Rafik Dienov and Caden Taylor line. Let's see what they can do as it will be the Majors in the offensive zone getting shots, but turned aside by Frateroli. Behind the net, picked off by the Majors as they battle for it in the corner. One back by the Senators as they look to start up their attack. It's Caden Taylor in on the breakaway. And getting that shot off, and a big-time goal there by Caden Taylor on that breakaway. Starting in the defensive zone, up to the offensive zone on the breakaway, and it's Caden Taylor tucking it in on that backhand to put them up 4-1.
And number 96, Caden Taylor, once again, he's a dynamic offensive forward, just able to blow right past that Majors player. That's just because of his accelerating speed in terms of his four-way mobility as well. An excellent skater, and he's able to bring it back to his backhand. A 4-1 lead.
And for these Senators, things are looking good, but they cannot afford to take their foot off the gas as they bolt into the offensive zone, looking to potentially quadruple up on their lead here, but they lose the puck in the offensive zone, and back the other way go these Majors. The Senators cannot afford to think of this like this game is over as they trickle it in on net and get a chance on Frateroli, but unable to hit the mark there as the puck is behind the net. A puck battle right to the left of Frateroli, one back by the Majors as they send it to the point. Blasting it in on net, but it's saved by Frateroli going back the other way. With speed, it's the Senators getting a shot off and a quick save by Nathan Boudreau, who had to come up really strong there with that save. Ethan Broussard picks it up at the corner, cycles into the slot. And a shot off by the Senators, but saved by Nathan Boudreau. As the puck goes into the corner there, a puck battle for it. One back by the Majors, looking to start off their attack the other way. A big-time move there, getting it through, but they lose it. Ethan Broussard picks it up at the blue line, skates it into the offensive zone, and that one will be just inches over the blue line and will be called down for an offside.
For the Sens, they're still generating odd man attacks on the counter attack and really just playing rush offense and are bringing more cycle chances off the rush than the Majors currently are. Markham desperately clinging for life.
And one back by these Mississauga Senators, but they lose it right over the blue line, trying to get a little too nifty there. The Mississauga Senators just need to calm things down. They're trying to get a little too fancy and a little too cute there. But this game is far from over. There's lots of time, and they cannot afford to make dumb mistakes in hopes of being fancy and give up opposing chances to the Markham Majors. As it will be the Majors going back the other way as they skate in with speed, and they blast the shot off, but it is saved by Frateroli and tipped over into the corner. It'll be the Senators going back the other way. In with speed as they send the centering pass, but unable to get that shot off on Nathan Boudreau. So the puck is sent out of the danger area and back to the neutral zone, picked up by the Senators. And so the puck is sent in, but unable to get that shot off as the Senators take it behind the net. Trying to send that puck to the point, but they can't do it as the breakaway goes off, and a big-time shot there by Aiden Lee. And what an opportunity there as they celebrate as that one goes in. A breakaway goal by the Markham Majors. It's Aiden Lee who cuts this thing within 2.
Aiden Lee, with a burst of speed, is able to accelerate and create another breakaway. The third we've seen already through 2 periods in this game. What a goal for number 72 as he goes backhand to forehand, is able to fool Frateroli as they cut the lead in half.
And it's known that these last 2-minute goals are absolutely back-breaking here. And in this game, with just 2 minutes to play in this second period, they had a 4-1 lead. But suddenly, these Markham Majors have some life as they bolt back into the offensive zone. Let's see if they can get this within 1 before the end of the second period as they send a shot from the point. Picked off by Brandon. And the puck sent through the middle of the ice. It's Rafek Dianov hunting it down like a dog as he gets the shot off, sends it cross crease. And it was Nathan Boudreau who lost his crease with a big-time save. And he makes a save there, picked up by Dianov in the slot with another shot off there. But it will be saved with a big defensive play by these Majors. But they lose it in the defensive zone with another shot off by these Senators. They continue this attack there like hounds. And they get another shot off by Caden Taylor, sending it into the slot. And finally, they get it out of harm's way, out of that defensive zone. But what a rush by these Senators looking to attack Nathan Boudreau as they break back into the offensive zone here with speed. Behind the net, take it the Senators as they cycle back, sending it to the point with a big-time booming slap shot. Unable to get it through, and it will be the Markham Majors skating back the other way, but winning the puck race. It is the Mississauga Senators, and that will be enough for an icing. But what an effort there by those Senators trying to extend this lead back to a 3-goal lead.
Are you watching this? This is high event hockey at its finest. Chance after chance. And Nathan Boudreau really putting up his best effort of this game so far. Had to make 3 chances on high danger scoring opportunities. And the Senators continue to push.
And a big time hit made there at the boards. Ethan Broussard, a guy who's not afraid to throw his weight around, but the play going through the neutral zone, skating with speed. It is the Markham Majors looking to cut this game within a 1-goal lead before the end of this period as they pick it up behind the net. But the puck will be lost, so it is Manza who tips it in. 1 back by these Markham Majors. Looking to start up their attack. Unable to do so as the puck is sent back the other way. Picked up by the Senators, who slow things down with 19 seconds left to go here in this period. Sending it the other way, and time for one more attack from these Senators as they have it at the boards. Sent to the point. And to the other side, a blast sent in on net, but made by Nathan Boudreau. Was that big-time save off the shot by Anton Kuzmikov from the point.
Kuzmikov had to still be let down by the blue line and make sure that didn't trickle offside. Once he brings it back to his forehand, he sees the traffic emerge in front of him, so he just throws it on net. Make sure to get some height on that shot, and had the force Boudreau to make a bit more difficult save than perhaps he was intending to.
And time for one more offensive zone face-off with 4 seconds to go. If they could win this face-off back, there is enough time. It's Jaden Connors getting ready to get that shot off, but it's Caden Taylor who blasts it from the boards, and that will do it for a high-flying, high-intensity second period here at Scotiabank Pond, as it's the Mississauga Senators taking us into second period intermission with a 4-2 lead. Jordan, what did you like out of this second period of hockey?
Well, the rush opportunities on both sides are just electric to watch. We saw Caden Taylor showcase his speed and skill, but really Markham did as well. They were able to climb back into this one. They were down 4-1 at one point, but couldn't in half, and that's because of the likes of Aiden Lee. We'll have to see if they can continue in the third period as well. I think both goaltenders have been pretty outstanding given the situations in front of them. And this is just high event hockey at its finest, so you have to make sure you continue watching.
Absolutely, and if it wasn't for the great play of Jonathan Frateroli, this score could very well be reversed. The Markham Majors cannot be disappointed with the effort they've put up so far. One of their best efforts of the season, currently tied with their current goals for average so far this season. But if they are going to get themselves back into this game, they're going to need to clear their goals for average. So we're going to see what happens heading into the third period as the Zamboni hops on the ice. I'm Jared Rotenberg here with Jordan Jacklin as we'll be with you in the third period. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Jared Rotenberg, and I'm joined alongside my analyst, Jordan Jacklin, as we get you started for third period action here at Scotiabank Pond as we break down this game between the Mississauga Senators and the Markham Majors. This has been a really high-intensity game. What have we liked so far for both of these teams, Jordan?
Starting off with the Markham Majors, they're starting to climb their way out of this hole that they dug for themselves. And as we mentioned in the first, they played tough out of the gate. They found themselves down by 3, and they've been able to get at least one goal back. I really like the play they've called up. Number 92, Gage Brandon, has been trusted in that first power play role and been a main offensive contributor.
And for these Mississauga Senators, who had a big-time 4-1 lead before about the 2-minute mark left in that second period, but they gave up a late period goal, and you have to hope that they can just cruise their way to victory here and put their pedal on the metal. They cannot afford to let up here because these Markham Majors have more than enough talent to get their way back into this game as the puck is now dropped, and it'll be back into the defensive zone for these Mississauga Senators, but they lose it in the corner there. Picking it up, it's Caden Taylor in on the attack. Caden Taylor sends it down the ice, but it is an icing, so we'll be going back the other way. And it'll go into the offensive zone here for these Markham Majors.
For the Majors, that's just what they want to be doing throughout this third period. Forcing as many icings as possible so it can increase their offensive zone time and allows for the likes of a Gage Brandon, who will be taking the face off right now to get onto the ice and set up some high danger plays.
And the puck is dropped here, one back by the Majors, who send it into the corner. Picking it up behind the net, it's the Majors. Looking to continue their attack, but they lose the puck, and it's Rafek Dienov sending it down the ice. Picked off by the defenders of these Markham Majors. But they lose it in center ice. And the puck just bobbling back and forth in the neutral zone, but it will be a shot off by the Senators, saved by Nathan Boudreau. But the play in the offensive zone continues here for these Senators, but they lose it as it'll be the Majors going up the other way. Picked up by Jaden Connors, who sends it to the middle of the ice. And Caden Taylor picks it off, sends a shot, and a big save by Nathan Boudreau as the puck goes into the corner. But behind the net, picked off by the Markham Majors. The Mississauga Senators still with the puck, but it sends down the ice. And so the Senators will have to start up their attack from the defensive zone, and that one won't be enough to beat the icing. So they will go back the other way here into the offensive zone for these Markham Majors. They have been for the majority of this first 2 minutes of the third period.
Caden Taylor is not afraid to take shots from any area of the offensive zone, but it ends up trickling outside the offensive blue line, and now they find themselves back in the blue zone, but now they're able to.
And they're skating in with speed. Ethan Broussard takes the puck, but unable to get his stick on that. It's Broussard as the puck goes down the other way. But the play is saved by Anton Kuzmikov, who picks up the puck in the neutral zone and prevents an a defensive zone struggle there, as it will be the Markham Majors starting off their attack the other way. In transition, it's the Majors, but they lose the puck at the blue line, and it picks up by the defenders, the Mississauga Senators, who are looking to start their attack once again. Ethan Broussard back out there on the ice, but back the other way on the breakaway, and it's a big-time goal. Mason Dermastia, and they are back within one. What a goal there, picking it up in the neutral zone, sending it in on the breakaway. The Markham Majors down by 1.
Mason Dermastia, once again, we're seeing the 4th breakaway goal of this game. This is the definition of high-event hockey. It's just due to the effort by Dermastia, utilizing his straight line speed to his advantage there to win that foot race and bring it back over the glove hand.
The Mississauga Senators need to keep their composure here. You cannot continuously give opportunities, as it will be the Majors coming in with seed with a big-time save made by Frateroli. Back the other way, these Senators need to keep their composure. They can afford to let the Markham Majors get their way back into this game. The puck is in the offensive zone still for these Senators, looking to get themselves back up by 2. But they can't maintain the zone. Picked up behind the net by the Senators. A speedy play there. Lost in the neutral zone and picked up by the Markham Majors. Back the other way. And it will go behind the net. And out of the net went Nathan Boudreau to get a stick on that puck, but now the play will go back behind the net of Nathan Boudreau. And it'll be the Majors winning that race to the puck, thankfully. The Mississauga Senators still trying to pick up that puck as it's the Markham Majors struggling to break their way out of this offensive zone, but they finally do. Skating through the middle of the ice. It's that Mississauga Senators. The Markham Majors taking it back the other way. In with speed, getting the shot up, but not able to test Frattaroli there. A big break from the Markham Majors.
Great work there by Dean with speed. Just to get right in there. He turns up, looks for options in front, decides to sit on them himself. And the Majors really pushing for offense, and they will utilize this team.
Back around the net. Go these Majors. Sending it into the corner, but it is beaten to the puck by the defenders, the Mississauga Senators. Trying to get this puck up and out of the zone. But there's a battle for the puck here. One back by the Majors in the offensive zone. Try to get another shot off on Frattaroli as they take it at the point. Sending it in close. It's a race for the puck here. Behind the net, but it is won by the Senators, who finally get it out of harm's way, or at least I thought they were going to, and they finally do get it out of harm's way. As they skate in with speed, bobbling up that puck and losing it in the offensive zone. And it's the Senators on the attack with speed. Saved by Frattaroli, and that one is covered up and just frozen here. A long stretch of play with both teams getting chances of their own.
No, Jared, this is looking similar to the beginning of this game. In the early goings of the first period, when the Majors were dictating the pace of play, and now as they look to equalize it, they get another offensive zone draw.
And the Mississauga Senators just need to put their foot and shut this thing down. They cannot afford to let these Majors get back into this game. A good shot off from the point. Almost got through traffic there and tested Frattaroli, but he's able to come up with that save as the puck now behind the net by these Senators. Struggling to break it out of the zone, but they do, and they fall in the neutral zone. And it does appear there was a trip there, so the referees are quick to blow that down, and the Mississauga Senators get a chance on the power play. A big-time break here in the third period with the chance to get a confirmation goal just to cruise their way to victory here. They need to maintain this 2-goal lead, and they cannot afford to let themselves have a chance back in this one.
See some different looks now on this Sens power play. They got number 21, Gabriel Trozo, quarterback in the scene for William U16 not participating in this game today, so let's see what 21
on the point. He does send it in on net, but unable to get through the traffic. As is the puck sent over into the corner. Some physicality here from the Majors penalty kill. Picked off at the boards. Sending it back, it's Jaden Connors with the puck. Sends it over to his D partner there. Sends it over to Gabriel Trozo, but losing the puck at the blue line and picked up again by Jaden Connors, who skates in. A very speedy defender who starts off the attack. It's the rush here, but almost an offside, so it's the Senators that have to go back the other way. And behind the net, picking it off, it's the Senators in on the attack. Through the middle of the ice, in a 1-goal game, it's Caden Taylor skates into the zone, but he can't get a stick on that, so he loses the puck. And Jaden Connors sends it in on net, but unable to get that through. Great work from the penalty killers on these Majors as they continue the attack. And finally, a big-time save made there by Nathan Boudreau.
Jaden Taylor was fighting it on that shift, but was able to regain the puck and just sent a flutter on net. Nathan Boudreau was with him all the way. So now some of the secondary options entered the ice. Sean Costello and Valentine. Let's see what these guys can do for the Sens as they look to retake the 2-goal.
As you mentioned, they did switch things up on this power play. So the guys on the ice are some of the people earlier in the game that were on their first power play unit. superstars in the making, like Ethan Broussard back there on the ice for this second power play unit. So let's see if they can generate any offense here and just put the icing on the cake of this game, looking for that goal to maintain the 2-goal lead, or rather put them in the 2-goal lead, as it's Ethan Broussard back into the zone. Sends it over to the point as the puck is sent on net, and a big save through traffic by Nathan Boudreau, sent over to the corner. And Adam Valentini can't hold the line. So it's sent back the other way, picked up by Frateroli. And the play will restart in the defensive zone. These Senators looking to go back up on the attack. With speed, takes it in. It's Valentini going into the slot and sends it in on the backhand, but a big-time save made by Nathan Boudreau.
The Sens are showing the willingness to drive to the middle of the ice, especially in that latest sequence. We saw number 11 Valentini drive to the middle there. Was surveying his options, wasn't able to find the pass when he ultimately wanted, but was able to make the chance out of nothing, and Boudreau came up big.
Puck won back by these Majors, looking to get it out of harm's way, as they struggle to do so, but they finally break out of the zone. Picked off by the Senators. And it'll be back into the offensive zone with speed. It's the Markham. Oh, what a shot there by the Majors, but saved by Frateroli. Back the other way by the Senators as they get that shot off. Simple save there, redirected by Nathan Boudreau, and he comes up with the save. But what an effort there by those Markham Majors in on the draw. It's Frateroli just making that simple save.
Now seeing some post-whistle scrums emerge down low in the Sens zone, but nonetheless, we've seen some chances in transition from both sides. Peter Lund got a shot on goal as well off Boudreau on the counter-attack, but the Majors really pushing for offense here. We'll see the likes of Brady Wasson re-enter the ice, and it appears we might have a call here as head back all the way to the other end. Could be a power play for Markham.
And that appears to be Briar Long. That's going to be done for the night. Sent off the ice back into the dressing room here, as the referees are very quick to shove that off, and he does not look happy here, as there's still some words there being exchanged between Caden Taylor. And that one will be a 5-minute major given up by these Mississauga Senators. So if you want these Markham Majors back in this game with 7 minutes to go, 5 of them are going to be spent with a 5-minute power play there. And given that it's only a 1-goal game, this will be the best chance of the night here for these Majors to get back into this game, as they have an offensive zone face-off. And it's Gage Brandon sent off onto the ice, sends it over to the point there. It's Aiden Lee at the point, sends it in on net. Back to the point there, spinning around, but no looker pass isn't retrieved. And they get the puck sent back the other way. So an early start by these Mississauga Senators penalty killers, sending it down the other way, retrieved by the Majors. And a very aggressive penalty kill by the Senators, skating deep into the defensive zone, just looking to ensure that puck doesn't send back in to the offensive zone of these Majors. The puck in the neutral zone, it's retrieved by the Majors. Skating in with speed, but unable to get through the defenders of these Senators. And they have to start off this mission to the net once again. It's the Majors in with speed, breaking through the zone. Looping around the net. Not able to get that shot off, but holding it at the point. It's Owen Ronson. At the point, he still possesses it. Does the fake slap shot, and it is a slap shot from the circle there. Blast from the office, but unable to get through the traffic. And Jonathan Frateroli not tested there. As the play from the point still continues. Fancy moves there, but unable to get that shot off. And Frateroli unable to make that, not tested there, as the shot isn't able to get through. The puck still in a battle behind the net, as multiple players flocking to this area of the corner there, and it's finally won back by the Majors. To the point, it's Owen Ronson. Does the fake shot and sends it over to his D partner there. Unable to get that shot off. And the penalty killers of these Senators really protecting Frateroli, preventing many shots from getting through this traffic here, as it will be the Senators sending that simple shot off, and it's saved by Boudreau.
We're seeing with the Majors here a bit of miscommunication, specifically early in that sequence. We saw Austin Dow the defense and Aiden Lee the forward, just miscommunicating with their passes, and That's really allowed for a player like Sean Costello to intercept these pucks and get them in deep.
And picked up at the point. It's still these Majors that get a shot off, but unable to get through. And it will be back the other way, as it will be the Majors from the point who retrieved the puck. Looking to get that shot off, and they send it across of the ice there. And back the other way, sends the puck down the ice. It will be the Senators getting it out of harm's way. And held by Boudreau for a moment, but he sends it loose. And it'll have to be the Markham Majors starting off their attack from the defensive end. Struggling to break their way through, as it'll be the Senators retrieving that puck. But they lose it in the neutral zone. The Markham Majors skating in with speed. Sending it into the corner. And that's the goal scorer, Mason Dermasha, who breaks onto the ice there, but the play will be blown dead.
We see a line change now for the Markham Rangers as they'll get another offensive zone draw with 2 minutes and 4 seconds remaining on their 5-minute power play. Still trailing by 1, and really, they haven't been able to generate much in terms of high danger scoring chances, and they really need to figure it out now as they start in the defensive end here, as another penalty was actually picked up by Markham, so we'll get some 4-on-4 action.
And so that's Dermasha that goes to the penalty box here, so we will start off the play in the defensive end as the puck is retrieved by the Markham Majors. It's Aiden Lee who starts off the rush. Rushing through, or rather, it will be now the Markham Majors who are rushing through the neutral zone as they hesitate for a moment. It's the Mississauga Senators giving them a difficult path through, but they finally get into the offensive zone, and it will be a great penalty-killing moment for the Mississauga Senators. 4-on-4 who just send the puck down the other way. The Markham Majors fail to hold on to that puck in the neutral zone, so it'll be back in on the rush. A big shot off and saved by Nathan Boudreau, as it's the Mississauga Senators who get in on that attack. It's Boudreau coming up big with that save.
We're just looking at Nathan Boudreau, really calm in terms of his crease movements there. He actually just goes just outside the blue paint and is fully prepared for that shot off the rush, and really gave him nothing to work with there.
As it's that Caden Taylor line back on the ice for these Senators, looking to just clear this game to a victory. 4-on-4 as they win this face-off back and send it over to the point, but sending it deep into the zone. It's the defenders of these Senators picking up the puck behind the net. It is the Majors going back up the other way, so they pick that puck off, rushing in through the offensive zone, and with the behind-the-back pass, picks up the Majors. Unable to get that clean shot through, so they loop around behind the net looking for an open lane. At the corner, it's the Majors taking it, picking it up on the point, trying to get that shot through. It does multiple bounces in front, and it's Frateroli who has to come up big with that save. As they send it to the side of the net, it's a big save in front by Frateroli. A cross crease pass and back the other way. Go the Senators. This is high flying as it's a save made the other way by Nathan Boudreau.
Bodies flying on the ice. You see the Markham defender flying behind his goaltender with Nathan Boudreau to secure that puck will not enter the net. 4-on-4. Does it get any better than this?
This is high-intensity saves made on both ends. Both goalies having to be sharp. It's Nathan Boudreau who makes the big-time save to keep his team within this one, and then back the other way. It's Frateroli who comes up huge to maintain this one-goal lead for the Senators as the play is bobbled in the neutral zone, picked up by Aiden Lee of these Markham Majors. And back the other way they go through the defensive zone, looking to recycle up this play. Finally rushing through, it's the Majors with speed. The Senators giving them a hard lane to the net as they loop around to the point, sending it over to the boards there. It's the Majors still with the puck as they pick it up in the slot and just blasting it through. It's Aiden Lee, but he sends it up and over the net. So back the other way go the Senators. Or rather, it's the Markham Majors that pick up that puck. It's Gage Brandon, the underager, that picks it up and helps continue this offensive zone pressure. But finally, it's the Senators getting out of harm's way. And with that icing, it'll be back the other way. And look at that net there for the Markham Majors. Wide open as we get some 5-on-4 action here at Scotiabank Pond with just over 2 minutes here to go. Lots of time still, but these teams need to be on the attack, and there's no question about it. With under a minute now, it will be the head coaches that are just calling the timeout. And what do you think they're discussing here heading into the final 30-ish seconds of this game?
Well, for Markham head coach Brandon Villamere, he's just relying on some of his top players in terms of 72 Aiden Lee. He's been a real play driver tonight in terms of not just transition, but really winning those puck battles along the half wall, down low, and getting it back to his defenders. So they're relying on guys like that. They're relying on number 6, Austin Gao, as well, who can really move east to west in a dime. He can find those open shooting lanes and just try to get shots through traffic. So they just want to have quick puck movement and really have the details in their execution.
And for these Mississauga Senators starting off this play in the defensive zone, you have to think the words on the other end of the ice for Stephen Comegna were completely the opposite. The mission here is to shut this thing down as Gage Brandon heads to the face-off dot, and it will be the Senators winning that face-off and sending it way down the ice, so it'll be another icing and another chance in the offensive zone here with under a minute to go, or rather, with just about a minute and a half still to go, some time on the clock. But it's the Markham Majors with another chance in the offensive zone here, as they win the face-off back and hold the line at the blue line. But finally, it's the Senators that win that puck back and send it way down the ice for another icing. So back to the offensive zone we shall now go.
Well, the Senators seem pretty content on just icing the puck, especially on that first attempt, which just inches away from potentially being a goal, but nonetheless, they find themselves back in the defensive zone.
As the puck picked off at the corner, and a huge battle ensues, but it's won back in front of the net there. Frateroli not tested there, as they couldn't get that shot off. But from the point he does, and it's Frateroli with a big-time save, tracking that puck from the point.
It's Austin Gao picking up that puck, surveying options, and electing to shoot from far. Ultimately, not a difficult save for Frateroli, but he had to go outside the blue point to make that one.
As the puck won back to these Senators, or rather to these Majors, who do get the shot off, and it's Frateroli tested once again. So the puck sent over to the corner, retrieved by the Majors. Austin Gao from the point picks it up and looks for more teammates as they find an open lane there. It's Gage Brandon who gets that shot off, and Frateroli makes the save as they send that puck from the point, bouncing. It's a shot by Austin Gao, saved by Frateroli, and some words after the whistle there, pushing and shoving, some extracurricular activity as some fresh bodies get here on the ice.
Yes, there seem to be some disagreements post-whistle on that play. Vinassi affecting enough and exiting the ice for the Sens, one of their key two-way players. So let's see how the other opportunities work for some of these players. Really needing to step up like Adam Valentini plays out this victory in Mississauga.
And it was Adam Valentini who was hustling down that puck, trying to get the empty netter, but the great defensive play there from the Markham Majors just prevents that empty netter from going in. It now it will be starting from the defensive zone with the goalie still pulled. It's the Majors starting up the attack with time for one more mission to the net as they dash in with speed, skating in through the legs, but unable to get that shot off. It's the Majors. And it's Austin Gao, sends the puck over to the side blue liner. Sends it in on net, but unable to get through traffic. Great defensive block there by the Senators. And from the side of the net, sending it inside of the net, but it will be a save by Frateroli. And what a chance there as the puck and the play still continues in that one. My friends will do it. A big-time save to save this game for Frateroli and the Senators, and it will be a 4-3 victory for the Sens.
Holy Jonathan Frateroli! What a save at the end of the game there. Able to get his glove side up to secure the victory and avoid the tie, as the Sens really just came to play in this game. We got to see the likes of Gabriel Trozo stepping up from the blue line with the goal in the second period. Then we saw depth offense really prevail. Ethan Broussard got the goal. Matthew Mans has scored, and Caden Taylor, as he always does, scored, and that was the difference maker.
And for these Mississauga Senators, they certainly gave up a lot of chances to their opposition. They definitely broke, but they definitely bent, rather, but they did not break, as that one will do it here at Scotiabank Pond. A 6-3 victory for these Mississauga Senators. I'm Jared Rotenberg, joined alongside Jordan Jacqueline, and we thank you for tuning into GTHL hockey action on the 6 Hockey.